I have no clean underwear. And I have a lot of underwear. I have no clean underwear I am wearing. My bathing suit bottoms. They're clean, right? I found my lyrics to 5 3 Death Punches, Lift Me Up. I want to first tell you that I weighed this morning 187.2. Omar was in my arms 204.8, so that makes him 17.6. So I think his weight's gone down a little bit. It's a very delicate balancing act, okay? To know how much to feed him so that he doesn't get too thin but also doesn't get too heavy. Not surprisingly, despite two detailed, one detailed and one not, but the one was detailed enough, messages, Vitacost did exactly as I predicted. And I can guarantee you, by the way, I don't even remotely drink this the way I would have been drinking it had Vitacost not fucked me over and pissed me off, okay? I am drinking it a hell of a lot slower than would have been the case otherwise, okay? I know, I'm really smart, I know they message me because they always do, okay? And I didn't read their messages because if they didn't send me the teas, I can guarantee you all that's going to happen is I'm going to read their messages and they're going to piss me off. And they're going to want details. They're going to want whatever. Or they're going to give me spit up some bullshit. Alright? They should have just sent me the goddamn teas. They've irreparably ruined the good relationship I had with them, my good feelings I had about them, by not sending me those teas. By when I said, just talk to your manager and he can tell you what's going on. I have spent enough time explaining this. And if they didn't send me the teas, what could they have possibly been asking me? Anything or telling me, you know what I mean? I knew it would piss me off. I didn't bother reading the messages. I didn't bother. Didn't bother. Because if they didn't send me the teas, then they're just saying, spouting off some bullshit rather than, you know, it's all bullshit, okay? And I didn't want to be upset more, so I didn't bother to read what they said. Because if they had good customer relations, they would just fucking say, she's upset, she said to talk to our manager, he'll know what's going on. We don't need to drill her more, we don't need to expect her to tell us more, alright? Because we don't feel like reading what she wrote or whatnot. I don't know. Lord only knows what they said to me. They never not get back to you, but the fact is none of it was my fault. And they should have just done the right fucking thing and sent me the teas in the first place. When I wrote to him, the manager I've been dealing with, okay? I said, I can't believe you're gonna, you know, I'm a good customer and you're gonna do this to me and put a bad taste in my mouth over 2 friggin' boxes of tea that you could so easily send to me. And I was too enraged to see what they had to say. Because whatever they had to say, they didn't send the teas, see? So Lord only knows what they had to say. That's the thing. Lord only fucking knows what they had to say. They can't be bothered to just talk to him, you know? And it's only going to enrage me more if I get some bullshit. Well, if they don't really read what I wrote, which has happened before. They totally misconstrue what I'm saying, even though I'm very detailed. They don't feel like reading it. It goes over their heads. I don't know. When I've had problems not, even remotely, you know, but to the extent of these problems with the tart cherry juice fiasco. It sickens me. It sickens me. It doesn't matter to me that they sent me a couple of extra things that I wasn't expecting. The whole point was Austin offered to replace the entire box, which included 6 expensive bags of Go raw pumpkin seeds that are like $13 each or something before getting discounts, whatever. They're still expensive. And I was like, no, that's okay. They weren't damaged. I didn't want to feel like I was taking advantage. They weren't damaged. They were completely sealed up in a plastic bag, and they didn't get covered in cherry juice. And, you know, so in the end, you sent me the wrong 2 boxes of tea. Your person who did the replacement order. I was already pissed that you sent the cherry juice replacements in virtually the identical manner that pissed me off in the first place and wreaked havoc, you know, on my one box that smashed inside of it and all that, and got it all over the other 3 boxes, the outside. I didn't know what was going on until I finally opened the culprit box. And you're going to alienate me and piss me off over 2 fucking boxes of tea. I gave them a detailed, long message and still didn't get the teas. But I did get a response to my email that I'm too pissed off to read. I should have just sent all the teas back. Fuck them. Should have just sent them back. I'm just so enraged over all of this. Remember, my time matters too. My aggravation matters. It takes a long time to have gone back and forth with different reps and back and forth with the manager. And then we had that little bitch who I was told I was going to hear from a male manager, and I hear from a female. And are you a manager? No, I'm calling on behalf of him. I said I wanted to speak to a manager. I'll give him a message. Click. What a fucking cunt. So I dealt with a lot of fucking shit, only in the end to not have my order correct. The replacement order. It was 2 boxes of tea, and I told Austin about it immediately. I emailed him immediately. I also took new pictures to say, look, this came out so fast. I didn't need it anyway. I wanted you to talk to the warehouse manager. I wanted you to get to the bottom of this. And then it came out so fast, and it was nothing. And then I told them, you know, that you didn't send me, and all they have to do is look at the things. All right? They can look at the friggin' packing slips or whatnot. They can see. And you can say, well, aren't you curious what they had to say? Not really. In my experience, they don't read something long that I write, and they misinterpret it, and they're just going to piss me off. I told them at the very top, don't email me. Talk to your friggin' manager, and he can back up what I'm saying. And if you're going to just want to alienate me over 2 fucking boxes of tea, then fuck you, Vitacost. Seriously, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. How much effort would it have taken for them to do a little research instead of pissing me off more by emailing me? I didn't read the emails. And I recently did place a couple of small orders with them only to get my mom her fucking mega food vitamins, and I got myself one, and then they were having such a huge, there was a special on mega food vitamins, and I had a $10 off thing. But nothing is making up for it. The only thing that would make up for it is if they did the right thing and sent me the fucking teas, without me having to go through the whole fucking thing with them again, either in writing or on the phone, you know? I sent this long, detailed message in their messages, you know, that you can email them. You can message them from their site. I could have messaged them directly too, because I've had other contact with them, and I know that it's the customer service at Vitacost, whatever it is. And I still didn't get the fucking teas. Yeah, it enrages me. I won't be ordering from them unless I'm fucking desperate. And in this case, my mom needed those fucking vitamins. And they had this, they had one thing where it was 20% off, but I also had that little $10 thing. And then I got some Kind bars at a discount from the supermarket, you know, for my mom and me, just to make it up so I don't have to pay shipping. And then I did an order because they were offering 20% off their stuff, plus it was 20% off of the Mega Boost. That was too good to pass up. But again, it was mostly just for my mother. I get other products from Vitacost I can see if I can find cheaply elsewhere, because they have fucking royally pissed me off. Royally pissed me off. Probably more so than any company has ever pissed me off. It's not like I waited. I immediately contacted Austin, the manager I've been dealing with, back and forth, okay? And said, you know, I appreciate that they sent me out, you know, some extra stuff that you didn't tell me them to send me out, but, you know, you still should do the right thing since you offered originally to replace the entire box. It would cost a lot more than whatever extra stuff you gave me, you know? And the entire box would have included the whole L6 cherry juices rather than the 3 I said were damaged, and the other 3, nothing happened to them. See? I'm too good. He offered, I'll just replace the whole box. I should have let him do it, and then there wouldn't have been a problem. It still would have arrived virtually in the identical packing manner and pissed me off, but at least I would have got all the extra stuff I was supposed to, and then some, you know, in the box, even the stuff that wasn't damaged. No, I have to say, no, it's okay. You don't have to send me replacements. Just replace the damaged products. But in my eyes, the fact is, if I tell you, I didn't get those 2 extra teas, this was all your fault, which means it doesn't fall into your category of a limit on what you can get a refund on without having to send it back or whatnot. It's a different situation. Entirely. Yeah, I'm angry. I will not be ordering from them. Like I said, I placed a small order that was just for vitamins, plus some Kind bars just so I don't have to pay shipping. That's all it was. I won't be ordering from them. They pissed me the fuck off. Already pissed, and then he pissed me off more, and now I'm pissed off to no end because I took the time to write to them. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to tell you what I wrote. Saved it. It doesn't even matter to me that if they message me, and whatever they message me, they didn't send me the teas, you understand? Whatever they wanted from me, I don't know what the fuck they wanted from me, I just don't want to hear it. You understand? I don't want to hear it. Because it would have been easy enough for them to talk to their friggin' manager, and not to, you know what I mean? I just knew it would piss me off more, so I didn't bother. Didn't even bother reading it. And of course, it started off, I did see the title, we're sorry or whatever, but then it's going to say some bullshit. Last time, they had sent me this discount thing that was supposed to apply to, it was supposed to be up to $1,000. and I had gone a little over 500, and it wasn't giving me the discount off of that, and then they're like, oh, we're sorry, it should have said a limit of a $100 discount for 20% off, which would be, yeah, but you didn't put it in the email, okay? And that was a back and forth bullshit, where I was being articulate and saying exactly what was going on, and every person that read my message, I had to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They were saying to me, oh, there's a limit, you know what I mean? They were saying bullshit because they weren't actually reading what I wrote. They weren't understanding. Finally, after tons of aggravation on my part, they understood what I was saying, you know? Because they were just saying, oh, well, you have to read our limitations and there's a limit. I said, you